This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. And anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, there is a change.org petition going around, and I think everybody should sign it who is concerned about a fair and transparent stock market. It is asking the DOGE to investigate the share count of MMTLP. And even if you haven't invested in MMTLP, you know that this share count would help all retail investors, all pension funds, and all institutions that follow the rules. The more transparency we have in the market, the better it is for everyone. And I believe that these bad actors created billions of counterfeit MMTLP shares, and then when it was time for them to buy back those shares and close those short positions, their buddies at FINRA shut down MMTLP. They delisted it, okay? And they gave these guys a free pass, and retail investors, pension funds, and institutions lost money. So whether or not you had MMTLP shares, I believe that if you believe in a fair and transparent market where everybody is treated equally, where the bad actors are not allowed to naked short stocks whenever they want with no consequences, then you should sign this petition. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link for the petition in the description below of this video. But the thing is, transparency is important. And it doesn't matter what company you invest in, what company you believe in. The fraud and corruption goes against every single company in the stock market. What these bad actors are allowed to do in the United States of America, they don't do anywhere else on the planet because it will not be tolerated. I believe all the big bad financial criminals, they come to the USA to engage in their fraud and corruption because they know that the rules here are lax. Well, let me rephrase that. The rules aren't lax. The enforcement of the rules are lax. If you are a 1%er, or you're a politician, or you have an in with FINRA, the SEC, or the DTCC, if you have buddies in any of these organizations, you can do what you want whenever you want with no real consequences. And with MMTLP, they weren't even supposed to be selling those shares in the first place. The parent company never authorized the sale of those shares, and the bad actors did it. FINRA allowed them to do it, and then when they got caught selling counterfeit MMTLP shares, they just delisted the stock. It's about time that these criminals are brought to justice, and I believe signing this petition is telling the world, telling the politicians, telling DOGE that we're sick and tired of the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.